All right, yabba dabba doo sports fans, and welcome to sunny, warm Fort Lauderdale, Florida for the Mrs. Hockey Invite, also known as the How tournament here on a Friday afternoon in just north of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're in Coral Springs. We're at the Florida Panthers facility. For those of you that are used to the friendly confines of UPMC Lemieux, this is more like Barrel than it is like UPMC. We hear the Panthers are building a new facility, but this one's a little more like Barrel than our home confines at UPMC Lemieux. So we're here today for the first round robin game between your 12U Attanuccis in the home yellow gold uniforms and these Arizona Kachinas in black with burgundy, green, and what appears to be beige trim. So got about 1:40 to go on the warm-up clock, and then we'll bring you this early round robin action here on a Friday morning Friday afternoon, I should say, from Fort Lauderdale. Robert, I don't know who you are, but you're asking if there's any foxes coming around the house. I live in a development in Cranberry, so there are no foxes at my house, but I don't think you meant that for me. .30 seconds to go in the warm-up clock. We'll pick them up, put them away. Girls are starting to get them in the net, and then we will get this game underway. Not sure if she's watching or not, but Kylie, we miss you. Wish you were here with us. The younger sisters made this sign for you, so we'll put that on there. And I saw a stick figure Kylie on the bench. They have your head cut out, taped to a stick, so you're here with us in spirit. I'm not sure if you're watching or not today. I know you have school, maybe, so we'll repeat those wishes for you tomorrow, and you should be watching. 13-minute frames for this round-robin tournament game here as part of the Mrs. Hockey Invite. Girls going to skate over here, get some last-minute instructions from Coach Eric, Coach Michael, Coach Shireen, and Coach Jason. Cam, if you're watching, we miss you too. No one made a "We Love Cam" sign because you know we love you. And no one made a stick figure Cam either, so you're here in spirit, not in picture, if you're watching from home. So we'll take you to center ice, 13-minute frames. I'm just left of the red line here, as you can see. Looks like we're going to start with Clardy, Mrazek, and Dixon up front with Bukovic and Blinka back. Goaltender Howe to my left for this opening game of the Mrs. Hockey Invite. Zebra's ready. Checking with the Kachinas netminder. Clardy's going to step in, win it back. Bukovic will chase it down into the near corner. He'll take it around behind the net, too far for Blinka. Kachinas pick it up there, try to send it in deeper. Blinka picks it up, chips it. Dixon chips it ahead. It comes back to center ice. Kachinas pick it up there. They send it in down the near wall into the near corner. Bukovic, dangerous clear into the center, picked up by Kachina. Shot there, missed to the far side on goaltender Howe, puck in behind the net. Kachina's bang at it. Howe knocks it down. She falls down, knocks it over to the far corner, where Dixon picks it up. Dixon tried to put it ahead. Clardy couldn't get it out. Kachinas turns center, cut off by Bukovic. It's going to drift over to the point. Kachinas cheat in, hold, dump it deeper. In the corner, Bukovic. Bukovic chips it up the wall, Mrazek. Puck now in behind the net where Claherty pushes it to the near corner and pushes a Kachinas player. Puck comes back through the center. Dixon chips it back to neutral ice where the Kachinas are going to regroup. They're going to send it ahead. Cut off by Blinka, ahead to Claherty. Claherty has Dixon on a 2-on-1. Claherty loses the puck, trying to get around that Kachinas player. Blinka threw it in deeper. Pens were going to change. Got Zivkovic out on D now with Blinka. As Shannon got out there, Dixon and Claherty still haven't had a chance to change. Now Dixon gets off. Here comes Warner. Claherty stays. Blinka comes off, and out comes McVeigh to join with Zivkovic as a D pair. Kachinas dumping it deep down the near side into the corner. In behind the net now Zivkovic. Zivkovic up the wall for Claherty. Zebra got in the way there. Puck came back in deep. Zivkovic. Zivkovic up the wall. Bad bounce off the glass. Warner tipped at it. It's going to stay in the Kachinas zone. They're going to send it into the near corner. McVeigh around the wall. Too far for Scarlatelli. Dumps it down low. Zivkovic behind the net. Zivkovic bounces it into the corner. Shannon chips it by a Kachinas player, and here comes Scarlatelli up the near wall with a brand new stick, courtesy of Spirit Airlines, as they lost hers on the way down. So I'm sure there's paperwork and claims and phone calls involved, but Scarlatelli has a new stick, and the Pens are offsides. So Scarlatelli, Shannon, and Warner. Betzler and Blinka back. Scarlatelli's going to step in and take this draw. Zebra's directed traffic. Kachinas push it over to the near wall, push it ahead. They have it along the red line. Warner holds up that player, but another one picks it up, and here they gain the zone. Scarlatelli chopping. Past Blinka. Now Betzler. Into the corner. Betzler backs it up. Centering pass cut off by Blinka. Pushed to the corner. They continue to battle over there. Came on net. Howe pushed it to the far side. Betzler around the near wall. Betzler skating up the near wall. Pass up. Hits Scarlatelli in the skates. Scarlatelli recovers. Picks it up. Tried to dump it across to Shannon. Shannon was offsides. And we'll bring it outside the zone. And now it's going to come Claherty, Stevens, and Gaffney with Bukovic and McVeigh. Claherty wins it ahead to Stevens. Claherty chips it over to the wall. They're going to hold it there as Claherty hit that Kachinas girl in the back, dumped it in behind the net. Puck over to the sidewall, comes into the center of the zone. Kachinas going to win that race here along the near wall. They're going to turn, send it up ice, too far. Goaltender Howe's going to let it go to the end wall, and that's going to be icing. So with 10:07, we'll come back down here. Get a face-off here in this near circle. Claherty with Stevens and Gaffney. Kachinas win that draw, and here they come. Bukovic keeps, at least momentarily, and now they're going to come back out. Past everybody up the far wall. Bukovic turns. She takes it in behind the net. Puck comes through the neutral zone. Claherty's going to have to catch up to it. She does, but she's below the end line. She takes it off the side of the net, loses the puck. Kachinas have it in the near corner. Back to the point. Betzler holds as Claherty's knocked down in front of the net, no call. The puck comes back. Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic backhands it, gets it out. Ahead to Stevens. Here comes Stevens through neutral ice. Stevens dances around one, loses the puck. Gaffney turns. She whiffs on it and tries to send it in deeper. It doesn't work. Here come the Kachinas up the near wall. They are offsides. So we'll come here to the dot in front of the Penguins bench. Get another draw. Scarlatelli, Dixon, Mrazek, Blinka, and Bukovic back. Blinka chips it ahead, barely out of the zone. It's in Scarlatelli's skates. They send it back. Kachinas pick it up on D. Kachinas send it into the near corner. Mrazek has it now. She tried to put it ahead for Dixon, too far. Kachinas pick it up, dump it in again. Blinka can't clear. They fight for it at the blue line. Here come the Kachinas down the far wall. Off the back of the net, comes dangerously through the goal mouth. Still loose in front. Goaltender Howe gets her goalie goaltending equipment on it, covers it up, and we'll get a face-off in the near circle with 8:46 to go. First frame. Scarlatelli sends that over to Bukovic, who can't corral it. Dixon now takes it behind the net. Dixon over to Scarlatelli. Here comes Scarlatelli. Loses the puck. Dixon kicks at it. She got it out of the zone, overskated. Kachinas player fell down. Blinka fell down at the blue line. Mrazek chips it out. Dixon can't get a stick on it. They're going to battle over there in the wall. Puck up high. Mrazek got tripped, no call. Puck dances along the blue line as Bukovic knocks it forward. Dixon and Bukovic ran into each other. Now Dixon tries to gain the zone, can't. Bukovic picks it up, has to wait for the zone to clear. Kachinas have it coming the other way. They chop at it, bouncing puck. Bukovic clears that back to neutral ice. Kachinas regroup. Dance around Blinka. Shot. Howe kicked that one free. Scarlatelli put it ahead to Dixon. Dixon too far. D-to-D pass, weak backhand there as the Kachinas regroup top of their defensive zone. All the way across through that player's legs. There comes Claherty with Shannon and Dixon. Dixon needs to get off after a long shift here. Here comes Warner. Blinka and Zivkovic back. Here's Shannon. Shannon put it ahead to Warner. Warner couldn't control the pass. Here come the Kachinas back the other way. Around everybody. McVeigh shot. Howe knocked that down. Rebound. Claherty lost it in the circle. Turn. Shot blocked by Shannon. McVeigh whiffed. Kachinas have it in tight. Shot. They found the low right corner of the net. Beat Howe. And a turnover in the circle by McVeigh. And it's 1-0 Kachinas. So McVeigh turned that over in the circle. And just like that, it's 1-0. 7:14 to go, first period. Claherty will step in, take this draw. Kachinas win it forward. We'll get the clock back in sync here. It is now. And Claherty with the takeaway. She kicks at it. Claherty can't get a shot off. She gets tackled. Warner has the puck now behind the net. Tries to center to Shannon. Can't get it through. McVeigh picked it up, chipped it back to the blue line where the Kachinas are going to reverse it. Shannon sent it in. Kachinas sent it out. They continue to battle there as Shannon knocked that down in the zone. And that puck comes back the other way, all the way down. We're going to get an icing. So it was 6:40. We'll come back down here, probably near circle. Gaffney, Stevens, Scarlatelli. With Blinka and Betzler. Zebra waiting for the puck. He's got it now. And here we go. Kachinas win that draw back. Puck goes over to the far wall. Stevens picks it up there. Bouncing puck. Stevens behind the net. Centered it for Scarlatelli, who couldn't get a stick on it. It's in Gaffney's feet. She can't get a stick on it. Stevens threw it in behind the net. They battle there. Puck goes to the far corner. Blinka sends it in deeper. Kachinas player fell down on her own. Scarlatelli and Blinka battle for it. Back to the point. Blinka sends it in. Stevens holds it momentarily. Can't hold it now. And Betzler cheats up and holds it. Throws it in front. Gaffney couldn't get a stick on it. Over to the point. Comes out. Betzler's going to retreat. Kachinas bang that puck in deep. Comes off the side of the net dangerously in front. And Blinka cleared it off. Ahead to Scarlatelli. Too far. Stevens picks it up now. Here comes Stevens across the top of the zone. Stevens with a shot. Misses everything. Shot from way far out. Backdoor pass to Gaffney. She couldn't handle it. Puck loose in front. The Kachinas goalie covers it. I don't think Gaffney knew that was coming. Don't think Gaffney saw that one coming. Face off in the near circle. Claherty steps in. Kachinas win that across. McVeigh picks it up at the point, throws it to the center of the net. Claherty got a stick on it, couldn't handle it. Dixon can't get a stick on it, and here come the Kachinas the other way. McVeigh ahead to Mrazek. Mrazek dumps it through the goal mouth. Goalie pokes it to the far corner, where the Kachinas are going to bounce it off the wall. Mrazek's going to hold it, at least for now. Mrazek gets pulled down, no call. Kachinas come the other way. Shot, blocked by McVeigh. Another shot, gloved by Howe. There's a nice hard shot there, and Howe got the glove out and caught it. So we'll get a draw here in the near circle. 5:06 to go. Kachinas win that draw back to the point. Dixon picked it off. Dixon lost the puck center ice, and here come the Kachinas back the other way. Put the puck in behind Howe. Zivkovic picks it up. Bad bounce there. She's going to send it. It's going to be icing. As Zivkovic iced it from behind the red line here. Warner, Scarlatelli, and Shannon come out with Zivkovic and Betzler. Kachinas win another draw. Shot, miss near side. Near corner. Back to the point. Shot, knocked down by Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli over to Shannon. Shannon back to Scarlatelli. Can't get it through. Warner. Warner gains the zone. Loses the puck along the wall. Scarlatelli. She loses the puck along the wall. And here come the Kachinas. Zivkovic knocks it into the corner. They still have it. Player tried to center off the side of the net. Betzler. Round to the near corner. 4:14 to go. Shannon. Can't chip it past. Puck deep. Player off the side of the net. Shannon. This time Shannon gets it over to Warner. It's behind her, but she picks it up. Warner turns, loses it. Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli's going to shoot from there. Bouncing puck. Scarlatelli finds the bottom right corner of the net. So it definitely looks like it got deflected on its way in. Scarlatelli ripped it from the far circle, and it trickled along the ice and found the right corner. So with that, it's tied 1-1. 3:52 to go first. One to one is your score. Stevens, Clardy, and Gaffney.
Go, Kachinas!
Blinka and Bukovic. Blinka cuts that off. Has to wait for Clardy to clear. Does, dumps it. Kachinas have it. Off the wall. Stevens chips. Puck comes past Blinka. Bukovic picks it up neutral ice. She fanned, tried to push that one farther. Bukovic again. Bukovic tried to put it through to Clardy. Couldn't. Kachinas picked that up. Kachinas player around Stevens. Around Blinka. Shot. Hit Howe in the mask. Puck loose. Howe with another save in the near corner. Here comes Clardy up the near wall. Clardy loses the puck. Falls down. Bukovic. Pass ahead. Now back to Clardy. Clardy coming up the near side. Loses the puck. Back to the point. Bukovic skates in the hold. Can't. Oh, no, she did. This time the Kachinas are going to chip it. And that's going to be icing. As they chipped it in from beyond the red line. So we're going to face off here in the near circle. Scarlatelli, McVeigh, and Dixon with Zivkovic and Mrazek. Scarlatelli steps in to take this draw. Wins it over to Mrazek. Mrazek throws it in deep behind the net. Dixon's going to have to chase down. Bad bounce off the back of the net. Kachinas pick it up there. They bring it up the far wall, center it. They pick it up neutral ice. Mrazek skating hard. Goes through her skates. Dixon sends it back. Tries to break that up. They battle elbow to Scarlatelli, and then Dixon hits Scarlatelli. Dixon's going to bring it in. And that's going to be an offsides. Shannon, Clardy, and Warner come out. Looks like they're going to stay with McVeigh and Zivkovic. I'm a couple seconds ahead. We'll get back in track here. It was a hard whistle to hear on that offsides. I saw it, but didn't hear the whistle. Clardy steps in for this draw. Back to Shannon. Shannon chops it ahead. Kachinas have it top of their zone. I'm back in sync now. Zivkovic battles. Flip falls down, turns it over. Shot in tight. Kachinas missed the top left corner of the net after that turnover by Clarity. They're battling in the corner. McVeigh sends it up the wall. Now Shannon. Continue to battle in that corner. Puck goes in deeper. Kachinas push it back to the point. Comes loose to the top. Sky shot over the net there, hit the glass. Clardy's going to pick that up, take it in behind the net. That's hooking, no call. As McVeigh knocked that player down behind the play. Clardy loses the puck at the blue line. Here come the Kachinas the other way. Pass too far, Blinka. Blinka fan trying to clear, and the Kachinas are going to poke that in the other way, in deeper. Betzler in behind the net. Turned it over to a Kachina. Picked it back up in the corner. Got it stuck in the zebra's feet. Now Warner can't get it by a Kachina. Stevens is there. Almost hit the zebra in the head with that one. So now we got Stevens, Warner, and Shannon. As comes back into the center. Stevens chips it ahead to Warner. Warner's going to lose the puck to the Kachinas there with 1:17 to go. Kachinas player's going to send that up the ice. Cross ice pass, that player's open. Shot from there, high over the net. Kachinas with it in the far corner center, knocked down by Betzler. Betzler turns, takes it up the wall. Kachinas intercept that before it gets to Warner. Warner kicks at it. Now it's on her stick. Shannon knocks it ahead. Kachinas have it at the red line with 5-0, 50 seconds to go. Here comes Scarlatelli out now with Stevens and Shannon. Kachinas gain the zone. Shot from there, knocked down by Betzler. Blinka has it. Blinka clears it into the center. Stevens picks it up. Stevens behind the net, chips it up the wall. Bad bounce. Kachinas pick it up there. Here comes Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli up the near wall. Scarlatelli through center ice, dropped it off for Stevens. Stevens comes into the center. Stevens gets a shot off. Didn't get much on it. Goalie's going to cover that one with 22 to go. .22 seconds to go. Clardy's going to step in and take this draw. Kachinas win that one. Back to the point, McVeigh. She sends it in deeper. Kachinas come out of there with it. Dixon picks it up, takes it back the other way with 10 seconds to go. Kachinas bring the puck up, lose it at the point. 4 seconds to go. That's going to do it for the first period. We played one. And after one, it's 1-1. I'll go on mute, be back for number 2. All right, Howell's going to take the long skate to my right. He'll come out for frame number 2. Clardy, Dixon, and Mrazek with McVeigh and Bukovich back. 1-1 after one. And the Kachinas win that one. Bump it ahead. McVeigh sends it back. That was out. And that'll be an offside. Clardy takes that face off. Kachinas win another one. Bukovich will chase this down in the back in the near corner. She fanned on it. Mrazek comes over. Send it up the wall to the point. Kachinas hold. Shot goes off Dixon's skates. McVeigh sends it ahead. They wave off the icing to encourage some effort by the Kachinas to chase it down as Dixon comes out of there with it. Dixon tried to center, couldn't. Back to the point to Bukovic. She dumped it in deeper, but the Kachinas cut that off. And here they come up the far side. Clarherty's back. McVeigh picks it up behind the net, loses it. Bukovic chips it around back behind the net now. Bukovic comes out of there with it. She puts it ahead to Clarherty off the wall. She can't get there. That was out. That's going to be an offsides. So with 11:58 to go, we get a draw here just outside the zone. Scarlatelli, Shannon, and Warner come out. Scarlatelli came out of there where the Kachinas took it. Over to the near side for Warner. Warner sends it up the wall. Kachinas hold her up at the blue line. This time it comes in. Kachinas send it out. Too far. Betzler's going to have to chase that down, but not before you get an icing. So we'll come down here to the near circle. We get a face-off here in the near circle. 11:40 to go, second period. 1-1's the score. You can see Holt down there with the paper Kylie as the Kachinas send it up the wall. Zivkovic's going to cheat in, shoot. Bouncing puck cut off by a Kachina. Here they come the other way. Skated around Betzler. Got off a shot, which Howe knocked to the near corner. Now here comes Warner the other way. Warner loses the puck, sends it across to Shannon. Shannon loses it to a Kachina at the top of the zone. They send it ahead. Zivkovic skates over, picks it up. She chips it past one Kachina. Shannon picks it up and takes it around another one. Shannon can't get by that defensive player, and here they come the other way. Around Betzler. Around Zivkovic. Shot, saved by goaltender Howe. Into the near corner. Warner can't get by that player. Neither can Scarlatelli. Puck back into the corner. Zivkovic skates with it. She's going to send it ahead. Too far for Shannon. Scarlatelli can't stop that one. Betzler skates up and picks it up. Betzler fans. She finally gets it clear. Kachinas chip it back the other way. Player fell down trying to get around Zivkovic. Zivkovic ahead to Shannon. Shannon can't handle it. Now here she comes at a breakaway. Shannon with Warner. Shannon's going to shoot. Shannon misses to the far side. Puck comes through the goal mouth. Nobody there. Bukovic cheats up, dumps it in deeper. Shannon can't get a stick on it. Kachinas have it behind the net. Chip it past Scarlatelli as they both fall down. And here they come the other way. Bukovic skates in to provide some defensive support. Separates that player from the puck, and Shannon skates up. Now it's going to be Clarherty. Clarherty can't get a stick on it. Kachinas dump it in deeper. Stevens will pick it up behind the net. Stevens all the way around. Point knocks it in deeper. Kachinas have it. They center it. Howe knocked that one down. Puck still loose off the side of the net in behind. Off the back of the net. Now puck into the center. Stevens cleared it a little bit. Here comes Clarherty. One Kachinas player to beat. Clarherty gets around that player. There's another one hurrying up here. Clarherty comes in, shoots. Saved by the Kachinas goalie. Into the near corner. Clarherty's going to battle for it there. Clarherty gets pulled down, no call. Puck loose. Blinka has it. Blinka dumps it back in. Clarherty. Clarherty tried to leave it for Stevens. Couldn't get it there. Blinka can't hold the point. And they're going to battle there for it. And as it goes back in, they're going to call it offsides, even though the Kachinas knocked it in. But at this level, that's not how offsides works. Mrazek, Scarlatelli, and Dixon as Maddie Barber waves paper Kylie on the bench. You can see it in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Scarlatelli steps in. Kachinas come out of there with another one. Mrazek has it. She throws it to the wall. Kachinas advance it. They throw it in. McVeigh's going to have to chase it down behind the net. McVeigh has it. Over to the corner. Can't get it by that Kachinas player. They stop, turn. Howe knocks that to the near wall. 8:44 to go. Second period. Zivkovic tried to get it ahead to Dixon. Couldn't. Kachinas knock it in deeper. Zivkovic again in the corner. Put it ahead to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli got it out. Kachinas have it back. Now Mrazek. Mrazek puts it ahead, dumps it. That's going to be... No, they waved it off. Kachinas send it back up the far wall. Mrazek picks it up there, turns, sends it in deeper for Dixon. Dixon gets their centers. Nobody there, now Zivkovic. Zivkovic gets a bouncing shot off, misses to the near side. Puck in behind the net now. Kachinas put it up the wall. McVeigh held it. Mrazek chipped it back, and this time they chip it by McVeigh. And it's his one-on-one with Zivkovic. Zivkovic separates that player from the puck. McVeigh turns. They hold it at the point. Centering pass. Scarlatelli's going to pick that up. Scarlatelli tried to go ahead to Dixon. Dixon came back for it. Dixon lost it to a Kachinas player. Mrazek picks it up. Mrazek chips it in near side. Kachinas turn, dump it back the other way. And McVeigh's going to have to chase that down. McVeigh picks it up, sends it ahead to Dixon. Clardy picks it up. Clardy ahead to Shannon. Nice pass. Shannon's got some room. She stopped and turned. Put it over to Clardy, who's in heavy traffic as Clardy gets knocked down. Betzler sends it over to the wall. Blinka holds the point, and this time it's going to come out. No. Shannon's going to backhand it in deeper behind the net. Kachinas are going to pick that up there. Shannon put a stick in there, pushed it over to the near side. They battle back to neutralize. Kachinas send it forward. Betzler. Betzler over to Clardy. Clardy with a little bit of room on the far side. Dances between a couple of players. Shoots. Hit the top of the goaltender's stick into the near corner. Up the near wall. Coming into the center now. Betzler separate that player from the puck. Blinka's going to chase it down. Blinka chases it, sends it into the near corner for Warner. Warner picks it up there. Warner's looking for an up pass, can't find one. He's going to fall down along the wall. Puck's going to stay in the zone. Kachinas come out of there with it. Shot, miss, far side. Betzler cut it off anyway. Up ahead to Clardy. Clardy tried to chip it off the wall, didn't work. Betzler. Kachina has it there. Betzler. Over to Warner. Warner too far. Here come the Kachinas up the near wall. Kachinas with a shot. High. Behind the net now. Clardy picks it up. 6:03 to go second. Clardy coming through neutralize. Clardy up the far side. Turning. Loses the puck behind the net. Clardy gets hit, falls down. Puck loose along the near wall here. Shannon and Warner battling with a couple of Kachinas. Stevens comes out for Warner. Puck in front of the net. Now Kachinas have it behind the net. Clardy's tired. She's going to come off as they get a head pass. Pass Bukovic. McVeigh's going to need to hurry. Drop pass. Kachinas wide open. Shot. Missed to the far side. As Shannon chips it ahead to Scarlatelli, who can't handle it. Kachinas come back the other way. Come right in on center. Nobody there. And they beat Howell low on the glove side. She got a good look at it. Just couldn't make the save. As that player was between the circles. Howe couldn't get the glove down fast enough. It's 2-1 Kachinas. Stevens, Scarlatelli, and Gaffney. Blinka and, Betzler and Zivkovic. 2-1, 5:10 to go. Kachinas win another one. Stevens knocks it ahead. Chipped it off the wall. Zivkovic send it into a Kachinas player. Puck's going to come all the way down. Howell let it go. And that will be an icing. 4:56. Mrazek, Dixon, Clardy. We're going to go to that far circle. 4:56 to go. Still staying with Betzler and Zivkovic on D.
Go, Kachinas!
Kachinas have it. Comes off Zivkovic's skates, back to neutral ice. Zivkovic chases it down the near wall. She sends it back ahead to Dixon, who loses it. They send it in, but they are off sides. So we'll come to the dot in front of the Kachinas bench. Kachinas win another draw. They dump it in. Zivkovic sends it back. Too far for everybody. Kachinas pick it up, neutralize. Zivkovic chips it back. Dixon around a player who did a little bit of soccer embellishment. Dixon puts it ahead to Clardy. Clardy couldn't handle it. Dixon turns. Dixon shoots, misses far side. Goalie was down, way out of the net. Had an open net, just missed. Zivkovic throws it in, blocked. In behind the net. Around to the far corner. Betzler's going to win that race. Can't chip it past that player, though, and the Kachinas are going to send it out. Zivkovic, Mrazek, and Betzler back. Mrazek comes out of there with the puck. She's going to chip it up the wall. Can't get it out. They're going to continue to battle along the wall. As Mrazek went down. Puck loose in front. Betzler head to Clardy. Clardy has Dixon. She's going to take it herself. Not going to get a shot off, though. Dixon was trailing. As Clardy continues to battle along the wall there, and Kachinas are going to come out of there. We got a cherry picker. Cut off by Bukovic. Clardy couldn't hold that one. Blinka sends it ahead. Kachinas send it in. Mrazek sent it back. Here come the Kachinas. Bukovic over to the far wall. She backhands it. Kachina picks it up. Comes into the center of the circle. It's dangerous here. Backhand. Howe got a glove on that one. She was able to hold on to that one with 3:09. We're going to face off in the far circle. Warner, Shannon, Scarlatelli. We're going to come out and join Blinka and Bukovic. So that draw won by the Kachinas. Bukovic fights for it, drops it to the point. Kachinas have it there. Shot hit one of their own players in the back. Bukovic has it. Shannon turns, can't get it out. Shot all the way on net. Howe ramped it up in the air, goes behind the net. Shot off the side of Howe. She puts the paw out and stops that one with 2:52 to go. So we'll go back to the same circle, same players, different time on the clock. Actually, we'll get different players. Kachina's going to make an offensive change here. Kachinas win that one back. Shot from point-blank range. Another shot, saved by Howe. Bukovic chips it up the wall, but not out. Bouncing puck goes through everybody into the near corner, where Blinka's going to turn. She's going to try to get it out of there, can't. Clardy picks it up. She loses it behind the net. They shoot it off the side of Howe. Back to the end line, where Scarlatelli knocks a Kachina's player down, falls on top of her. Clardy ahead to Warner. Warner can't get it out. Puck loose center of the zone. Scarlatelli comes over, can't. Howe pushes it behind the net. Centering pass, Howe knocked that one down. Shot, miss, far side. Scarlatelli ahead to Warner. Warner finally chips it out, but the Kachinas are going to recover. 2:04 to go. Blinka turns. Kachinas have it coming in. Bukovic stepped over, pushed it to the end line. Kachinas have it, far circle, shot, knocked down by Howe. Puck still loose. Howe can't get a glove on it. Still loose. Puck loose in front. Howe has no idea where it is. And no, he waved it off. No goal. No goal. Looked into me. Referee said no goal. He was standing right there. Still loose in front. Missed to the far side. Minute 37 to go. Turn. Shot off the side of the net. It was definitely behind Howe, but the referee was right there and said no goal. Puck comes all the way back to center, where the Kachinas are going to gather it in with a minute 25. Shannon knocked that down. They regroup. They send it up the wall. Bukovic has to wait for the zone to clear. She dumps it in deep. McVeigh. McVeigh's going to pick it up there. McVeigh's going to send it ahead. Too far for Scarlatelli, but Clardy will pick it up. She can't keep it on her stick. She recovers. There's nobody there. Clardy in a battle over there on the far wall. Kachinas picking up McVeigh. McVeigh throws it in. Kachinas push it to the corner. Clardy's going to go dig for it. Clardy has it. Had Stevens break it. Didn't see her. Still didn't see her. It's knocked down behind the net. Puck loose in front. Stevens poking. Shannon poking. Still loose. Now comes back out of the zone. 37 to go. McVeigh sends it ahead. Kachinas wait for the zone to clear. Stevens battling here in front of the bench. Gain the zone, 28 to go. McVeigh to Gaffney. Gaffney loses it. Stevens. Over to Clardy. Clardy puts it back to Stevens. Stevens couldn't get anything on the one-timer. Gaffney had an open net. Stevens with the puck. Stevens shoots and scores! Nice centering pass, and Stevens finds the back of the net. They were buzzing on that shift. And with 11.9 to go, Penguins tie it up. Clardy's going to step in and take this one. Zivkovic sends it back to neutral ice for Stevens. Stevens battles on the blue line. Kachinas have it, 3 seconds. Puck bounces up high, and that's going to do it for this frame. So on a late goal by Stevens, we've got a tie score heading to the third. All right, the buzzer just blew to bring them out for the third. Both teams still huddled at their respective benches. Kachinas break the huddle first. And here come the Pets. Stevens, no. It's going to be Dixon, Mrazek, and Stevens, looks like. Stevens going back in the middle here now, after some time on the wing. Stevens, Dixon, Mrazek, Blinka, and Betzler. Stevens wins it back to Betzler. Betzler over to the wall. Mrazek up ahead. Dixon. Dixon gets around everybody. Dixon finds the back of the net. Just like that. It's 3-2. High right side over the glove. Early goal, 11 seconds into the third. And it's 3-2 Pens. So we'll step back in again. Stevens to take another draw. Kachinas win that one, but here comes Dixon. Dixon up the far wall, chips it in, gets stood up at the line. They can't hold it there, have to wait for the group to get out. Zebra in the way. Blinka steps in and stops that player. Puck comes loose to center ice, Blinka falls down. Stevens needs to get over there and block that player. She does. Separates that player from the puck into the corner. Betzler's going to go chase it down. Stevens poked it in behind the net. Into the corner. Dangerous center, knocked down by Blinka. Back to the point. Going to get a shot from there. Hits Blinka on the back. Another shot, hit a skate, goes to the corner. Kachinas up to the point. They throw it in deeper in the near corner. Stevens goes in and battles for it. Stevens chips it up the wall. Dixon can't get it out. They still battle along the wall there. Dixon gets pulled down. Puck comes back to neutral ice. Dixon overskated. Now Stevens. Stevens around one. Loses it at the red line. Mrazek can't stop the player. Here she comes down the near side. Betzler fighting for it. Puck comes loose, Blinka. Blinka turns, throws it to the point. Can't get it out. Kachinas hold, throw it around the corner. All the way to the far side. Or Blinka's going to pick it up. Now Clardy's out here with Dixon. Ahead to Dixon. Dixon tried to put it to Clardy too far. Warner can't cut that off. Here come the Kachinas. Bukovic stands her up at the blue line. Blinka falls down. Clardy comes off Howe. Puck loose in front. Howe with another save. Still fighting for it. They're fighting for it on the far side. Puck still loose. Howe with another save. Finally, Shannon clears it back to the point. Kachinas send it in, and here comes Shannon. Shannon ahead to Warner. No, now Shannon's going to take it herself. She's following Warner like a screen, but that's going to be offside as Warner beats Shannon and the puck into the zone. So we'll come here to this near dot just outside the zone for Clardy. Another draw. Shannon chips that into the zone. Kachinas push it out. Clardy cut that off and lost it. Now Bukovic. Bukovic bounces it ahead to Shannon. Shannon put it ahead to Clardy. Clardy's on a breakaway here. Clardy comes in. Clardy shoots and scores high right. And it's now 4-2 Pens. Clardy on a breakaway. Nice feed. I did not see who made the pass. I think it might have been Shannon, but I'm not sure. And it's now 4-2. So Stevens back in the middle here with Gaffney and is it Scarlatelli? Scarlatelli on the wing. Kachinas win that draw. Gaffney comes out of there with it though. Ahead. Loose puck over to the far wall. Here come the Kachinas. Bukovic cuts it off, chips it ahead to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli can't get it out. They chip it ahead. Bukovic skating fast, coming across, gets it out at least momentarily. But when the Kachinas poke it in, offsides. Stevens throws the puck to the ref, and it's a little too close, and he fumbles it. We're going to come here to the near dot. 10:28. I'll get back in sync. Stevens, Kachinas win that one back. Clock a little slow to start there, so now I'm in sync. Puck loose, neutral ice. Bukovic cut it off. Tried to put it across to her forwards, couldn't. Puck loose, Kachinas send it ahead. And that's going to go for an icing. So that's going to come Clardy, Mrazek, Dixon. I'm going to come back down here. Go to the far circle for Clardy. 10:10 to go. Clardy going to take a draw. She draws it back. Mrazek couldn't do anything with it. Zivkovic chipped it into the near wall, where Kachinas have behind the net. They lost it there. Over to the corner. Mrazek's going to try to get there first. She does. Throws it in deeper. Nobody there for the Pens. Kachinas up the wall past Mrazek. Betzler can't hold the point, and here it comes. Zivkovic better hurry. She gets there first, turns. She throws it up the wall. Dixon gets a handle on it, and here she comes the other way. Dixon up the far wall. Multiple Kachinas there. They separate her from the puck. Clardy comes through with it. Clardy can't get a shot off. Oh, Clardy went 5-hole. It was a terrible angle, but she found that 5-hole as the goalie was scrambling to get over there. And it's now 5-2 Pens. Stevens will step in for this draw, Shannon and Warner. Kachinas win that one. Stevens picks it up, chips it ahead. They wave off the icing on a tip. Warner kicks it, stops it. Stevens skates over, gets a stick on it, throws it in deeper. Kachinas have behind the net. Warner comes out of there with it. Warner centered, tried to find Shannon, couldn't. Here come the Kachinas. Bukovic off the side of the net. Howe with a really weird swipe at it there. Took a weird bounce and she had to fall down and cover it. So we'll go to this near circle with 9 minutes even to go. Stevens will step in for this draw. Stevens wins it back. Bukovic puts it up the wall, can't. It's at Stevens' feet. Off the side of the net. Blinka. Blinka loses it behind the net. Stevens takes it away from Kachina. Behind the net, Bukovic, or Blinka rather. Bukovic clears it to the point now. Kachinas regroup. Pass ahead. Too far. Skate around Bukovic. Warner separates that player from the puck. Now she has it behind the net. She kicks at it. She loses it behind the net. She turns, regains. Warner ahead to Shannon, too far. Kachinas pick it up there. Shannon swiping. Stevens couldn't get a stick on that one as she comes to the bench. Out comes Clark. Kachinas come up the far wall. Kachinas around Bukovic. Shot, miss, near side, or far side rather. Clardy battles along the wall. Kachinas have it. They center it in, blocked by Bukovic. Bukovic picks it up ahead to Warner. Can't get it there, but it will come out. Zebra gets out of the way at the last second as Kachinas regroup with 7:53 to go. They dump it ahead. Warner tips it to Zivkovic. Zivkovic, turnover to Kachina at the top of the zone. Miss. How directs that to the far corner. Zivkovic backhands it behind the net to a Kachinas player. She turns, regains the puck, sends it up the wall now to Clardy, too far. Clardy can't get it past the point player. Puck's still loose here at the top of the zone. Gaffney backhands it to a Kachina. Kachinas have it, tip it past Zivkovic into the corner. It's loose in front where Clardy's going to pick it up. Clardy over to the far wall. Clardy dancing with it. She's got players ahead of her. She loses the puck along the blue line. Kachinas have it coming the other way as Gaffney falls down. Zivkovic backs, turns, can't get it out. Kachinas hold it there. McVeigh tries to clear, can't clear the point. Puck down the near wall. Zivkovic gets a stick on this one. She's going to send it over to the point for Clardy. Too far. Clardy regains it. Loses it at the blue line. Has to turn, circle. She does. Loses it to a bunch of Kachinas players there where Zivkovic chips it in deeper. Now we have Clardy blocking it. McVeigh chips it up the wall. Dixon puts it ahead to Clardy. Clardy's got Scarlatelli ahead of her. Clardy with a shot, knocked down by the goalie, and with 6:18 to go. We're going to get a draw, and which should be the near circle. Five to 2, 6:18 to go, third period. Stevens is telling Dixon where to stand. She can't put it there, though. Mrazek battles along the wall. They continue to battle, puck in behind the net now. Kachinas have it. Try to cut it off there. Stevens comes out of there with it. Stevens shoots, goalie knocks that down. Blocks it in her goalie goaltending equipment, and we're going to get a draw on the far circle. As Dixon falls down waiting for the face-off. Stevens pushes it over to Dixon. She comes out of there with it, turns, can't get a shot off. Loose behind the net now. Blinker comes over and provides some defensive pressure. Puck ahead up the wall now. They're still battling with it. Kachinas come out of there with it. Back to the point, back to center. Back to the far point. Kachinas have it there. Circling. Shot in front, knocked down by Blinker. Still loose. Mrazek chips it to the corner. Still loose. Comes into the center, knocked down by Blinker. Dixon picks it up, backhands it ahead, can't get it out. Puck in behind the net now. Blinker up the wall. Oh, it's loose. Here comes Dixon. One Kachina back to beat. Stevens and Mrazek trailing. One Kachina to beat. That Kachina took it off of Dixon. Takes it to the far wall. Now in behind the net. Stevens bumping with the other 77 from the Kachinas. Back to the point to Bukovic. Bukovic throws it in off of Kachina. Over to the far wall. Mrazek coming to the bench. Dixon's going to battle there. Out comes Shannon. Stevens is going to start battling. They're battling in the corner. It comes loose past everybody, and Bukovich is going to chase that down. She's going to send it the other way. Our girls got out. It comes in, and they send it right back out. And that time when it goes in, they're going to be offsides with 4:28 to go. So we'll come here to the near dot. Oh, we're going to go back to center ice, it looks like. Shannon, Clawhardy, Warner, McVeigh, and Bukovich.
Go, Kachinas!
Clawhardy steps in, wins that draw back in the direction of Warner. Bukovich chips it ahead into the zone. Kachinas are going to clear. Back to Clawhardy. Clawhardy's going to skate with it. She's going to come through a couple of players, lose the puck, regain, fall down, lose the puck again. Kachinas in with behind the net now. Warner chops at it. Puck loose. They continue to battle along the boards. Bukovich stepped up and held it, at least momentarily. You have to be careful. They got an odd rush if they hurry. Our team got back as Shannon held it. This time it chips past Bukovich. Clawhardy covering back. She chips it ahead. Comes into the zone past everybody. Kachinas pick it up, take it in behind the net. Kachinas send it ahead. And we get it out. We get an offsides. Sorry about that. Yesterday was early. Car service picked us up at 3:45 a.m. to come down here. Good news is we were down here by 10 a.m. Direct flight to Miami on American Airlines. Stevens will step in for this draw. And we're going to come back here to this circle. There's an offsides play. Stevens, Scarlatelli, and Gaffney. Betzler and Zivkovic as Stevens wins it back to Betzler. Betzler throws it ahead to Gaffney. Gaffney can't handle it. Kachinas clear. Back to Zivkovic. Waits for the zone to clear. She loses the puck. They're battling in neutral ice. Kachinas are going to gain it and come up the far wall. Around Gaffney. Gets a shot off. Howe gloves that one. With 3:15 to go. You can see Holt and Barber down there waving paper Kylie. Stevens is going to step in for a draw far circle. Stevens sends it back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic behind the net to Bukovich. Bukovich tried to clear. Can't. Oh, it did bounce out. Gaffney's going to provide some pressure. Going to throw it down the far wall. Zivkovic in the corner. Zivkovic cleared it back to neutral ice where the Kachinas are going to regroup with 2:56 to go. Going to bounce it off the wall. Stevens will pick it up. Here comes Stevens up the near side. Shoots it through a couple of Kachinas, loses it. Now Zivkovic. Zivkovic up the far side. Stevens stays to cover her. Zivkovic, weak shot on the net. Kachinas goalie's going to cover it. Referee wanted him to play it, but she kept the paw down. And with 2:40 to go, we'll get a wholesale change. Clawhardy, Mrazek, Dixon, Bukovich, and Blinken. Clawhardy steps in. Kachinas win another one. Dixon shoots, goes in behind the net. Mrazek's going to chase that down there. Throw it in front of the goal mouth. It's loose. Clawhardy picks it up. Can't get a shot off, though. She regroups, dances around, comes out, pushes it back to Blinka at the point. Blinka throws it in deeper. In behind the net now. Mrazek fell down. Kachinas have the puck. They push it up the near wall. Bukovich there. Bukovich throws it in deeper. Kachinas are going to clear it back to neutralize past Clawhardy. Blinka's back to provide defensive support. Pushes that player to the far wall. Keeps the player from getting a shot off. The shot did get off. Finally goes through the goal mouth. Here comes Mrazek up the near wall. Mrazek digging up the near wall. Pushes it ahead for Clawhardy. He can't quite keep a stick on it. Too far. Clawhardy loses in the corner, regains, throws it in the front. Dixon couldn't get a stick on it. Puck to the far corner. Puck comes back to center ice. Bukovich cut that off. Bukovich throws it in, and we're going to get a call here for what should be offsides with 1:41 to go. Stevens will step in for this draw. Pushes it ahead. Kachinas pick it up. Here they go up the far wall. Zivkovic stopped that player. Warner picks it up, tries to push it up the wall, can't. Zivkovic gets a stick on it, pokes it back to neutral ice. The Kachinas have it. They dance with it into the center. They get right around McVeigh, come in and shoot. And they beat Howell low on the glove side. With a minute 21 to go, it's 5-3. Danced around McVeigh. And it's now 5-3. So they beat Howell low glove. Clardy's going to step in for this draw. She wins it back. Have to think that net's going to empty at some point. Shot blocked by Zivkovic. Howell pushes it to the end wall. Goaltender stays there for now. So they throw it in behind the net. A minute 6 to go. Zivkovic pushes it to the point. Goes to the far wall. 59 to go. And now calling for the goalie. Puck back to the near point. Gonna get a shot from there. Howell's gonna get the paw out and glove that one. With 45.1 to go. The net stays occupied. Stevens, Dixon, Mrazek, Blinka, and Betzler. Stevens goes over to talk to Howell before she skates in. Kachinas win another one. Kachinas with a shot, tip, hit the post. On the far side, Blinka pulled that player down. And I think we're going to get a penalty here on Blinka, unless they're going to call a stoppage on Howell. Yeah, they are going to call a stoppage on Howell. They're going to go to the far circle. Blinka pulled her down. They did not call it. The net stays full, down by 2. Stevens steps in for the draw. Kachinas win another one. Shot, missed near side rather, from the far side. Kachinas send it back to the point. Stevens is going to get there first, turn it up the wall. Kachinas are going to hold it. Mrazek sends it ahead for Dixon. Dixon skates it down to avoid the icing, throws it on net. Goaltender's going to cover that one. With 18.3 to go. We'll get a face-off in the near circle here. Clardy steps in. Kachinas come out of there with it. It's in Clardy's feet. Kachinas still have it. They poke it ahead. Blinka sends it ahead to Clardy. Clardy around one player, 9 seconds to go. Around another player, shoots. Goalie with a save. Colleen Warner with the rebound in the goal. Colleen Warner finds a low right side. And she gets it back to make it a 3-goal margin. It's 6-3. Colleen Warner cleaning up the rebounds. And with 5.2 to go, we'll get one more draw here at center ice. And Kachinas send it in deep. No icing. And that's going to do it for the game. So the first round-robin game of this Mrs. Hockey Invite. With Penn's Elite 12-year Attanucci's come out victorious 6-3 against the Arizona Kachinas. So we will be back in action early tomorrow morning from this rink here in Coral Springs, Florida. But after the handshake, we'll sign off. Victorious 6-3. So as always, I'll bring you the handshake action before I sign off. Thanks for watching. Kylie, if you are watching, we miss you. If you're not watching, I'll talk to you tomorrow when you hopefully will be. Not sure if you have school or not today. So here's the handshake action to get over the delay. And then we'll sign off.